All right, good morning, everybody. My name's Dalton. I'm some idiot with a wrench, and today we're leaving on power tour. Unfortunately, it's not going to be in the Galaxy. I just ran out of time getting this installed between the clutch and the flywheel and the cross member and everything. I was just running into too many issues. They are overcomable issues, right? We can fix them. We can solve them. I just didn't have time to do it. So instead, we're taking the Chevelle. I haven't taken this on power tour since 2022, and when I did, I put it on the dyno and we made 125 horsepower, I think, with a stock small block and smog heads. So I'm excited to see what the new dyno numbers are after, you know, all the work I put into it. Probably nudging 200 if I had to guess, but that's okay because it feels a whole lot better. But we're gonna get some solid numbers, and I'm actually very confident, famous last words, that I'm not going to run into any issues in this car. So buckle up and let's see if that's true. We've got to get to Bowling Green before 6 o'clock, and it's early, but we're burning daylight. So let's get going. So we're about half an hour from home, realizing I'm not really making a lot of really great oil pressure right now. Get to about 20 under throttle. When I'm sitting and idling like I was at that light, it's like near zero. Now my gauges aren't super accurate and oil pressure isn't super important, but still, had to do a real big think over a cigarette and what was left of my go juice, and I've decided we're just gonna fucking send it. It's a small block Chevy. It needs like 3 pounds of oil pressure. I'll just have to remember to not do that a lot, and hopefully we'll be fine. Or, hear me out here, I still just absolutely rip it, and if I throw a rod, I throw a rod. We see how long it takes that to stop spinning, and I build that 383 I've been putting off for so long and put it in this thing. 383 in a manual trans, that's not a bad idea. So I don't know, the moral of the story is don't be afraid to break these things, because then you can build them back better, I guess. I don't know. Other than the freaky low oil pressure though, everything's just chilling. I had to take care of some electrical gremlins this weekend. Figured out that the HEI was wired into the resistance wire. And when I say figured it out, I mean Alvin, my future father-in-law, the wizard, he figured it out. It was not me. But it took care of my problems. So far, everything besides that has been perfect and super comfy. Let's get on the interstate and get the rest of the way up to Bowling Green. Alright, just pulled into Lowe's, gassed up. Got some fuel for me and the car. And I gotta say, man, I'm having no issues. I've been cruising at definitely not 90 miles an hour. Definitely a lot slower than that. And she's just kicking, dude. I'm overcharging the battery and my oil pressure is still only like 18 to 19. But it stays cool. And unless I drastically misunderstand math and how to do it, I'm getting 18 miles to the gallon, which surprised me. I really thought the fuel mileage would suffer a bit more with the big cam and the higher compression heads, but it's not. I mean, granted, I've got to run premium in it, but whatever. Still, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna keep trucking. There's not really a whole lot of interesting things happen, and I like it that way. So, pick you guys up hopefully in Bowling Green. All right, we are here, we are registered, got my goodie bag and some merch. I got really lucky and the line was super short. Now, we're getting ready to go over there, get in line to take a lap around the racetrack. Not in the Chevelle though, I didn't buy a ticket, didn't think I would get here in time. We're riding with my good buddy Tim in his MV1. If you don't know what an MV1 is, that's okay. A lot of people don't. It's a really weird mobility van that he's got an exhaust and cool wheels and stuff on, so should be a lot of fun. So this is the MV1. You guys are gonna see a lot more of it. This is my good buddy with the great hat.
Hi.
We're getting ready to go do stuff with fast cars on a fast car place. And I'm gonna do it in a wheelchair.
And a very slow car.
In a very slow car.
Yeah.
Slow but fun. This thing is wild, dude. Absolutely wild. I'm actually wearing a seatbelt for the first time in my life. It's bungee corded and everything. Oh, I broke it. Uh-oh.
I'll give you trouble.
I'm gonna get you in a little bit of trouble.
Okay, that's fair.
Enough trouble for a good story. This is sketchy as, oh my God, my seat moves around. I love this.
It'll shift a little.
I love this.
Like being on the ocean.
It's really bringing me back. I'm having flashbacks to deployments. I want to build a gasser like one of those things so bad. The big jacked up front.
Those are pretty.
They are pretty. They're fucking pretty expensive, is what they are.
So what's the deal with a gasser? Gas drag racing, kind of the origin of the name?
Yeah, so a gasoline dragster, and in the 60s, right, it was more of an important distinction because I guess a lot of the drag cars were nitro or methane, right, or something else. And a gasser, to be a real gasser, you've got to have it lifted and preferably the wheelbase shortened, because the tires were so bad at the time, you needed any bonus or any leverage to get more weight down on the rear wheels. And if you raise the front, when the motor jumps and you start to run down the quarter mile, it helps push back on those rear tires and keep you moving.
What did they usually do to lift them like that?
I've heard stories about people doing, like the old timers doing like 2x4 blocks, cinder blocks, stuff like that. A lot of them on the Chevys, they'd rob like K10 or K20 suspension, because I believe the K series had front coils and rear springs in the 50s, and they'd put the big tall K series stiff shocks and springs and everything on the front of their Bel Airs to make go fast, get traction. How much do you think they had to pay to get that sweet spot over there, hanging out in the garage?
I don't want that spot.
I know. Oh, I remember this guy.
Yeah,
We've like talked to him. Yeah, we hung out with him the first year we were here at that brewery. We were here the
the
first year that we did Power Tour. Him and his buddy were at the brewery, and their other buddies were in the Tahoe.
Yeah, and look at this, like the 2011, 12, 13, 14, on and on and on.
Well, that's no, crazy. All the way 2003.
Oh, jeez.
2000. They've been going.
5, 6. Holy moly.
Damn.
So for the purposes of this video, to kind of put into context of what we're in, big van, about 7,000 pounds. And it's powered by the Ford Modular 4.6 2-valve.
Is that the same motor that's in like taxi cabs and police cars and stuff?
Pretty much. Crown Vics, F-150s, all sorts of stuff. Cool. But curiously enough, we've got a Camaro rear differential.
Huh.
Speaking of, let's take our traction control and overdrive off.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is sport mode.
Sport mode. And our 7,000-pound purple brick.
The point is, even that, you know, that 4.6 is not too bad. It's an interesting engine. There's a lot of potential to it if you can feed it some air. But even if we're assuming we're getting about 230, 240 horsepower, it takes a lot to push around 7,000 pounds.
Yes. Yes, it does.
And
this thing like moves okay. Like I'm not sitting here thinking, Jesus Christ, this thing's slow. You know, it feels like a normal-ish car.
Well, hold your shit.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness! I hope the GoPro is capturing how much I'm sliding around in this wheelchair right now.
Yeah, this thing's got a bit of roll to it too.
For the 4th time, I've looked for an oh shit bar over here and haven't found it. Oh my God.
You may hear a scraping. That's the mud flaps.
Gotcha.
I should have taken that a little wider.
Oh my goodness. Oh, my seatbelt. This would be literally the best day out of the nursing home ever.
Hold on, Grandma. We're taking some laps.
Jesus Christ, this is a tight turn. Ooh.
Oh shit, we're going.
Can we lock up a little bit there?
Trying to keep off these gator strips as they will fuck us up.
It is a shame I could not take the Chevelle on this.
And coming up, I think we're going to have a fairly interesting turn. I was warned that it drops off. It's a sharp turn and it drops off and it looks like there's no more track.
Oh, good. Just when in doubt, throttle out.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Have we done this before? Come on.
Yeah.
We know what's going on. And there it is.
Oh my God, yeah, no, there's just, oh, Jesus Christ. What are we getting to? What are we getting to?
70 if we're lucky. Just about.
That's insane.
I can hear us scraping some rubber off.
I can smell your brakes too.
Oh yeah.
It's alright, we've done brakes on Power Tour before.
We just did these damn things.
Oh, then yeah, they'll be fine. So that was the absolute wildest fucking hot lap I've ever been on. Check out this van. I know you guys didn't really get to appreciate it before I hopped in it. This thing is huge. This thing is absolutely huge and fucking cool, right? 3 hot laps in that. So that was pretty fucking crazy, huh? 3 hot laps in that big ass fucking van. Could not have asked for a cooler experience in a wheelchair, no less, with a seatbelt. So thank you, Tim. I'm gonna try and do a cool interview with him later where he can kind of talk about what exactly this thing is. But other than that, man, we're getting some weather back in. It's starting to drizzle, so we're gonna head back to the Airbnb, meet up with Dustin and Michael, get some beers, then go get some food, and then get back out here to the racetrack for some more fun Power Tour stuff tomorrow. What's Tim doing? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video so far. Again, this has been Power Tour Day 0. I will see you guys in the morning. Peace.